Good evening. As usual, I try to kick this off about 5 minutes early to give everybody a chance uh, to get on and join our chat. So it's going to be about 5 minutes, and I'll be live. If anybody wants to come up on camera tonight, and we can just have back and forth conversation. I have placed the link in. Oops. I have put it in the chat. So if anybody wants to do that, you have to have unfortunately, you have to have a StreamYard account. But if you do have one of those, then you can just copy and paste that link into your browser, and I should see you when you come. Uh, we call it backstage. When you come backstage, nobody can see you until I actually put you like where I am right now. This is, this is on stage, but I can do this. And so, like I said, I can add you on me on camera tonight and have a nice, conversation. You're more than welcome to, but like I said, if we'll give everybody a few minutes. I always like to start about 5 minutes early, so that it gives everybody a chance to locate their phone, or if they're joining from a computer, either one. That it gives them that chance to come up. But I do hope everybody had a good day. I see we have a couple in here already, so that's awesome. Like that kind of start. I will ask if you are watching this live and you're on YouTube, if you could kindly click, there's a thumbs up arrow. You could kindly click that for me. It helps the channel out, and I also really gives me an idea of how many people were here. So I'll check it tomorrow and see how many thumbs up we got, or thumbs ups we got. So very happy about that. There's also um, on that area down there, there is a subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Again, it doesn't cost a penny to subscribe. YouTube's never going to charge you. I'm never going to charge you. And yeah, I would love that. Summer Breeze, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day today. And oh my goodness. So I have to make sure, because there is a very special young lady watching. And this young lady is the most amazing niece that someone could ask for. So, Isabella and Katrina, because I know you're with mom watching, I want to make sure I say hi and thank you. Uncle Patrick loves you. And I can't wait till we get to go out to dinner again. Let's try that again. Okay, so Isabella and her mom, one of my best friends, Katrina, are watching tonight. And so, Isabella, I want to make sure that I said hello because you're the most amazing niece, and Uncle Patrick loves you and cannot wait for us to all go out to dinner again. And I miss your hugs, and I can't wait to get another one. I saw you, or I saw the pictures at Gasparilla, and you looked awesome. You were such a good pirate lady. So, Katrina, thank you so much for coming tonight and having Isabella with you. I also miss my nephew, who's a dog. Um, his name is Bocelli, and Bocelli is a Bernedoodle. He is one of my favorite dogs. I could just, he's the size of a miniature horse, but I just love it because he loves to come over and snuggle, and he's such a good boy. So I had to get that in because that made me so incredibly happy. First timers on the stream, and just if you only knew how much I loved those two, they're an extension of my family, and that's why I'm Uncle Patrick. So, all right. Let's see now. All right, we're getting more and more people, so I love this. Um, Summer Breeze, I'm glad. Well, we have problems tonight, really big problem tonight with the Wi Fi. So, tomorrow I will be making a special trip to Verizon to find out why the router box that's literally sitting next to this is having problems connecting. So, so as I was saying, Summer Breeze, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. Lauren Murray, or yeah, that Lauren Murray. Good evening, all. Lauren Murray, appreciate you being here another night. Same for you, Summer Breeze. And Cree, you're here all the time. I really appreciate you being here. All right, Isabella, my amazing niece, wants to know if I ate the fruit salad. So I'm going to share the backstory on this, as long as I don't. Just as I say it. So, anyways, Isabella, when I came home from my surgery, first her mom, Katrina, made one of the most amazing lasagnas. I wouldn't expect anything else from an Italian, but it was the most amazing lasagna. And Isabella wanted me to have a special snack. So she made me yogurt with blueberries and strawberries. And I ate every last bit of it because that is one of my favorite combinations. It could be plain yogurt, it could be strawberry yogurt, it could be vanilla yogurt, it could be whatever. As long as I have berries in it, I'm good. And I loved it. So, yes, I ate all of it, Isabella. It was delicious. Mr. Yates, hey John, welcome in. Thank you for being here and supporting me. That means a lot. I know you got your own stuff that you do. John runs a channel, along with a lot of other people in here. I may not even know that you run a channel, but John, I do appreciate you being here and showing me support. I think I'm back. I hope I'm back. I'm. Can somebody give me a thumbs up or yes? All right, I'm back. Thank goodness. All right. I apologize. I'm going to Verizon tomorrow because yeah, this is garbage. So um, let's see. I got to John. John, appreciate you being here. Like I said, it does mean a lot. So that's wonderful. Sweets and Beyond, always nice to have you here because I know you're going to give me a hard time about something. Crafting with MTT, it's nice to see you. Um, you know, it, I'm just I'm grateful that there are so many people here, and that as I've shared in the past, seeing the numbers, you know, we're growing. It seems like one by one every stream, and that makes me so happy. It's probably going to lose connection again. Doesn't seem like I'm getting the greatest, but um, so let's see. Sweets and Beyond. I'm back. That's awesome. Paulette, hello to you again. Thank you for joining. Means so much. John, okay, I'm unfrozen. Perfect. And hey, Babs, I hope you're doing well. Just like everybody else, hope you've had a great day today. For me, today, this was a really great day. Crafting with MTV or MTV, there you go. MTT, happy you're back. Happy to see you as well. Can't wait for you to be back and healthy. Yes, I miss cruising so much, and I can't wait to get there. Maria, praying for you. Maria, I appreciate that. Thank you for praying for me. I could use every single one that I get. And thank you for putting that, Sweets and Beyond. Hit the thumbs up for Patrick. If you haven't been on YouTube before or this is something new for you, there's a thumbs up button. The thumbs up button is great and really helps me know, how many people were here. I don't get to see names unless you're chatting in the chat, but I at least get to know that we had so many people like the video. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe try using your phone as a hotspot if your Wi-Fi is failing you. Will it work if both my phone and my and my Wi-Fi are on the same Verizon network? I will try that sometime. Thank you. That is a good suggestion. Okay, so let's get into today. Uh, and Brown Eyed Girl's here. Yay, another night, Brown Eyed Girl. Thank you. Appreciate you coming, and I am feeling great. So, yeah, let's talk about today. Today was a great day, and nice. Okay, I had just an absolutely wonderful day today. So, the day, the first thing I did today was go out to lunch. I actually met no, my mom and I went. I was going to say I took her, but yeah, we'll say I took her for lunch. And we went to a place. I don't know if, and it's going to drop, I can already tell, but I don't know if everybody has one in their areas where they live. I definitely don't think they have them up in Canada. I could be wrong, but it is called the Chicken Salad Chick. Anybody ever heard of chicken salad chick or ever had chicken salad chick? Yes, sweets, it was. I just not too sure what's going on with the Wi-Fi. And all right, sweets has a chicken salad chick there. Crafting with them, TT says no, but she likes chicken salad. And never heard no for Babs. John's never heard of that chicken franchise. Um, you know, I I like it because they have all kinds of chicken salad, and they all have different names. So my mom usually sticks to the same one. She gets the classic Carol. That is the name of the chicken salad that she gets, and it's just your basic normal chicken salad that you would expect. So yeah, it's great. The one I got today was called the bar barbecue, and it's chicken salad with a little bit of a sweet and smoky uh, flavor to it. And I got mine on a croissant. Mom got hers on a bed of lettuce. So you can do any of those. They even sell melts, which are uh, a croissant, chicken salad, and cheese melted, or they do a bacon cheddar melt, which is the same thing, just bacon and cheddar. So yeah, very good stuff. But they have all kinds of names for their chicken salads. Some of them crack me up. Uh, I wish I knew a Scotty, but there's the Sassy Scotty. That one is one of the ones that always cracks me up. Ah, Sweets and Beyond, the Fancy Nancy. Yes. Oh, that sounds good. Kathy Hilton's chicken salad with cranberries and walnuts. That sounds really good. So let's see. I'm actually looking it up here to see what all the names of them are. See if I can find what their what their chicken salad names are. But there's a lot of them, um, and they're very delicious. They're a little pricey for chicken salad if I'm just being truthful, but it's delicious. All right, so had a great lunch. Came with a cup of loaded baked potatoes. What is it? Baked potato soup. It's hard to call it a soup. I like thick soup, but this was a little thin, but it was still good. And and yeah, and then you get a drink as well. So not a bad thing. Look at this crafting. Oh yeah, prices have definitely gone up here in the states. My grocery bill hasn't gone down yet, but I'm waiting for it to. Anyway, so after chicken salad chick, I for those of you maybe you don't know, but I believe I've talked about it on here before. Uh, that I was laid off January the 3rd. And for somebody who's going through cancer treatment, being laid off and not having a job, uh, they, uh, it makes it tough to afford cancer treatments and stuff like that. Luckily, I've been fortunate and blessed. So God has made things happen for me. And we're going to talk about foundations tomorrow, and I'm going to really bring up one specific one that helps me pay for my specific chemo drug. If not, it would be over $400 a month with insurance. I can only imagine what it's going to do for no insurance. So, John, I did look into Cobra. It's $525 a month, but with me having no income for the past 6 months, I can't even pay that. So I do have a plan that will kick in February the 1st. So my plan lasted that I had with my job that laid me off. It lasted through January 31st. So I still have a few more days, and it's going to kick in February 1st with the plan through the marketplace. I think it was $6, but most of my visits are $0 and $0. They're not able to tell me anything on my prescriptions. So we'll check that out. But I'll recommend something for everybody's on here. And Maria, I appreciate it. I hope it's a good one. Uh, but oof, just a little crazy. And so, you know, I'm not here begging, for money and things like that. If I need it, if it gets down to that, then, so be it. But I can afford $6 a month, especially with $0 copays for doctors and specialists. So that's good. It's the prescriptions I don't know yet. But I'm going to introduce something to you all. It's called Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban's, I think it's called Cost Plus drugs or something like that. But if you Google Mark Cuban's pharmacy, everything is so much cheaper. So I am now allowed to order through them. My oncologist sent a prescription. So now I'm paying 200 and something a month instead of 400 and something a month for the chemo drugs. But again, good for me. I've got a grant from a foundation, but I have to use it specifically for the that chemo drug. Maria's husband had the marketplace when he had his big accident, and everything was covered. Nice. Okay. I'm also in the process of going through the Medicaid application process, which I did on January the 9th. And they said that it could take 30 to 45 days. So just waiting for, fast government work to happen. And that's about it where I stand right now. But I after lunch today, I got 3 calls for jobs, not offering me a job yet, but wanting to set up an interview with me. So I have 2 interviews tomorrow and 1 on Thursday. I have 3 interviews, and if one of those can work out, that would be amazing. That would just take care of everything. I'd have income again. I'd have health insurance through a group insurance plan. So if not, that doesn't work out, then I will be continuing my going for Medicaid as well as Social Security disability. All right. All right, brown eye girl. I see you there. And yeah, I know, Lauren Marie. That's why I was trying to be sarcastic. Fast government work is an oxymoron. So true. And yep, John, get the foot in the door. That's all I cared about. I'll be honest, I have made some great connections and kept some great business relationships in all the years I spent in healthcare. So one of those connections today made stuff happen, and that's why I've got 3 interviews coming up. So yeah. Let's see. Prayers up for you, Patrick Cree. I appreciate that. On the interviews, so John, I started doing this. I think this might be episode 7, maybe it's 6 or 5. And my first episode was talking about the type of cancer I had and what there is to do. So for anybody who's new or hasn't been able to listen to my type of cancer, it is called, I'm going to put it in the chat. It is called a glioblastoma. And it's not scientifically curable. There are nothing that is just going to cure it. Chemo only works for about 9 months, up to 9 months. Actually, he said 9 months to a year. Chemo is effective. And then the tumor is a rapidly adapting and changing one. So it then learns how to fight off the chemo to where the chemo is rendered useless. So So yeah, it's what I'm currently going through now is I do 5 days a month of chemotherapy via a pill, but I've also got this awesome thing on my head, and I'll try to show as much of it as I can here. These are all um, I don't know what the word you want to use for it is, but these patches, there's four of them. There's one on my forehead, one on the back, two on the one on each side. And what those are doing, um, uh, good question, John. Yes, I will be telling my prospective jobs about them because I still am going to have to go for treatment and I'm still going to have to go for visits. And they need to know that. But, theoretically, they should not um, hold that against me. I believe that if I somehow were to find out that they did, that's the reason they didn't, then I could bring a suit against them. But yeah, so this thing on my head is awesome. If you haven't been here when I talked about it, it's called an Optune device, and what it does is it's sending electric signals through back and forth, up and down through my head, and these frequencies are set to only go after my type of cancer cell, the glioblastoma cell. So it's great. It's so cool that I feel so futuristic. I feel like I should be in. I feel like Professor X or even Magneto, that I can do stuff with my brain. So Babs asked, "Will I work from home or have to go into an office?" Everything I applied for and am interviewing for is a full-time work from home job. So that is something I really need, and so hopefully that'll keep I'll be able to. Let's see. Do I feel it? Good question. I do not feel it. Hi, Alley Cats. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, I appreciate you being sorry for hearing. And I also appreciate the prayer hands at the end of it. That's what's going to get me through. I felt sorry for myself for a little bit, but I'm extremely positive. And so we're gonna keep moving forward. There's no going back. But no, MTT, I do not feel it. The only time that I was like, oh, this must be from the not the shock. I always want to call them shock waves, but from the waves going back and forth is this eye would twitch every once in a while, the eyelid. So I'm like, yep, it's recognizing that. So let's see. Brown Eyed Girl, God's our almighty physician. At Cree, he has a plan for Patrick, and he's going to have a wonderful testimony. Believe in faith, trust, God, and God, you got this. Absolutely. So that kind of transitions me. So after lunch, I got the phone calls about the job interview, so I'm excited. And then the church that I go to, been a member there for 30 plus years, and they have a support group, and it's called a cancer support group. I am not going to give any HIPAA information out for any of the people that were there, so I'm going to talk here on some generic terms, not to give it out, but we had both we had all kinds of cancer. So the group is set up to, in a safe environment, talk about what kind of cancer you're dealing with. Basically anything you want to talk about your cancer, or it's also for caregivers. So my mom, being my biggest supporter, was right there with me. Others who were there had family with them, that was pretty much it. It was family and caregivers. So just an awesome thing to go around and hear what other people have gone through, and I'm like, wait a second, that just happened to me, and it really helps you feel not alone. That there are other people going through this with you, and again, all different kinds of cancer. Mine was the only brain cancer, but still, that word start the big C is nothing anybody wants to hear. So it is absolutely wonderful. All right. So what did I miss about the number 7? My perfect number again. All right. Well, MTT, little twitch here and there didn't hurt anyone. Yeah, that's true. Although, has anybody seen the new show on, I think it's TLC, the Balin Out Loud show? I feel so bad for her. She doesn't have twitches, but she has ticks, which are very close to the same thing. And oh my gosh, I just, wow. So Maria's Crochet Corner. Hopefully you find a job working from home. That's all I'm going for. So I hope it works out. MTT, when is the interview? I've got 2 tomorrow. I believe the first one is at 12, and I think the second one is at 3:30. And then I have an early one on Thursday. So I'm excited about those. Alley Cats, must be so nice to have a friend like John who always talks about, yeah, on Instagram, and I was 480,000 on YouTube. Hopefully his supporters can help. John has, even behind the scenes, John, I hope you don't mind me saying this. He has actually sent me text messages out of the blue, and just being fully transparent with everybody. For about a year, maybe 2, John and I did not have much conversation, if any conversation. We had a falling out, and that's okay. Things happen, but we got back on the same page. And honestly, it's because I got brain cancer. He saw somebody post about it, and he sent me a text message, then called me to say he was sorry this happened to me. And, we aired out what our differences were. And, he has been in my corner ever since. And I've said it since the first day I was on here. If you're in my corner and you're praying for me, or you're encouraging me, or you're fighting with me, you're always good. You're going to be on my good side. So, John does share my stuff. I see that, and it's very much appreciated. Because, the more people who see, hopefully it's, not for monetary purposes. If I get something monetary, I will always thank the person for that. And it always goes to my care, whether it's co-pays or deductibles, it's always going to those. And so, that's always nice. But I really want to get the word out about cancer and, what God's doing in my life, with this cancer, getting to talk openly about things on my channel now, it makes me feel good. And again, love seeing everybody come in and interact and talk, and the well wishes, those aren't taken lightly. And if I miss one of your chats, call me out on it. I don't mean to. So let's see. I think you were a teacher in a previous life. I could listen to you talk forever. I like learning new info. It's actually interesting you say that. My first job out of school was working for Hilton Hotels as a reservation agent on the phones. And that was okay. I had a good time doing it. And I also turned it into many trips, because Hilton owns about 8 different hotel brands. And it was like, any Hampton Inn I wanted to stay at was $29 a night. Embassy Suites was $39 a night. How could you beat those? I mean, just the fringe benefits were amazing. But then I realized, okay, I'm not 21, 22 anymore. Let's go get a big boy job. So I worked for a company that handles Medicare and Medicaid claims. When the providers bill the claims, that company, then the processors decide if it gets paid, denied, or sent back to the provider saying, hey, we need this information from you. So I was actually the corporate trainer of Medicare and Medicaid processing for this company. And I ended up being a corporate trainer in the training or in the corporate world for probably 10 years. So this is a natural thing to me. I don't get butterflies. I don't get nervous. You could tell me tomorrow, hey, Patrick, we need you to stand in front of a group of 5,000 people and do a live show, or we need you to stand up at a podium and do that. And I'd be like, okay, let's do it. I'm very lucky. I'm an extrovert, and being able to do public speaking is something that has always come natural to me. And so, yeah, but that's very nice of you to say, crafting with MTV. Or I'm just going to keep saying MTV with MTT. Really nice of you to say. All right, Babs, you have a fantastic attitude, and that is very important. My doctor, my oncologist is always shocked from walking the day after having an 8-hour surgery to have my tumor removed, to literally walking the next morning. I've been amazing people this whole time, whether they were nurses or doctors. Even when I go see them, they're like, I can't believe how good you look. Are you having any side effects, any symptoms of anything? I'm like, no, it's like a normal day every day. And so yeah, it was pretty, that's very uplifting for me, because I love being positive, and I love just in general. I like talking to people. It's a thing for me. Probably what I miss most about being in an office for a job is getting to interact with people every day, but nothing beats working from home. I will take that. All right, crafting with MTT. My beautiful neighbor just got diagnosed with kidney cancer. She is still in shock and waiting on doctor for surgery. Look, and I would tell her the same thing I told my oncologist when he started reading out numbers and statistics. I am not a statistic. I'm Patrick Amato, and don't talk to me in numbers. Don't want to hear them. I told him when I was born, God decided then when he was taking me back. So, I don't have a choice. So I'm going to be happy about the time I've got here. John, yeah, the first episode was pretty good. Same for you, Sweets. I see that. You saw the first episode, and wow, I feel so bad for her. But I admit at the same time, sometimes it makes me laugh, and I feel like I'm going to be banished to purgatory or hell for that. But sometimes it makes me laugh. And so I can't, no problem admitting that. I'm not perfect by any means. All right. Wonderful. I really wish our community had support groups for my issues. Shay, we'll talk one of these days. Maybe I can find or help you find something for it. This organization I'm going to talk about tomorrow, called the it's Musella, Musella. That foundation has helped me with so many things. I wouldn't know about this Optune if it wasn't for them. My doctors never mentioned it to me. And the actual founder of the organization reached out to me and said, hey, you're towards the end of your chemo. Have you thought about Optune? I'm like, I don't know anything about it because nobody's mentioned it. And he shared everything with me. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome. So I spoke to my oncologist. He's like, yeah, absolutely. And so we put a referral in for it. And a week later, the Optune, the company it's called Novacure. Novacure sent a rep out with all my equipment, showed me how to use it and everything. And man, what an amazing machine I have. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, John, I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Alley Cats, John, you should auction off the Lego set you gave him. So many. Ay, ay, ay. It's a great set, but uh, John is the Harry Potter fan. I am not. Um, these, I'm a Disney guy, so Disney Legos are what I do. I'm a Disney Lego fan, and Star Wars because I am a nerd. But about the number 7, Patrick. That's God's perfect number. Okay, very nice. Maria, everyone wants you to get better so you can go cruising again. All right, y'all just gonna use me for my cruise videos. Um, no, I appreciate that, Maria. Yeah, I can't wait to go cruising again. And to be honest with you, I probably could. Obviously, I'll be logging or lagging a lot of stuff behind me with this device. But they did send me a backpack. So I actually wore the backpack out today and it holds my machine perfectly. So that gave me some, oh, okay, I can do this more. Yep. Wow, from Crafting with MTT. Maria, that's awesome, Patrick. Brown Eyed Girl, I drop your link in chats that I mod for that allow you to mention other creators. Well, that's very nice. Again, very much appreciated. If I could help one person who's going through cancer, just to see my positivity and maybe rub off on them, or help them. You guys know, obviously, I'm not shy to talk about it. Go to church, very religious. I've been a Christian forever, and if I can help somebody, I'm happy to be there for anybody. So. Not MTV. I just, yeah, I had that on my mind. Check. All right. Why am I checking my text here? Let's look. All right. Cool. MTT, my most favorite job is working in a coffee shop because I love talking to customers. And, I bet with the coffee shop, you get all range of people. I can tell you that the Starbucks I go to here, every day, it's something different. People from all walks of life, um, races, age bands. It's pretty cool. I love seeing that. All right. Yep. Great attitude. Oh, sweets. I believe that was on the show, which is probably why you're bringing that up. That was on the Balin Out Loud show. Being perfect can't be fun. No. Takes too much work to try to be perfect. No, I'm just going to be authentically me, and that's it. John, are you trying to be perfect? Do I need to send somebody to where you live and to make them tell you you're not perfect over and over and over again? Oh, I love it. Brown Eyed Girl, crafting prayers for your friend, hun. 100%. You all can share whatever you would like. Lack, I appreciate that. Kudos to you for sharing your story. I've worked with a lot of patients who have an incurable illness, and it's refreshing to see someone who is able to continue to try and live life. Yeah, I plan on it. I plan on being here another 20 plus years. So, got a lot to do, and I'm going to continue pushing every day to get to do it. Crafting with MTT. I am sorry for that. Been your neighbor your whole life, and it's like a second mom. That's never easy to see. Maria, you love Disney. Disney is wonderful. And John, I did see that. The Hocus Pocus Lego houses. I think that's so cool because it even comes with the book. It's great. I could just talk about Legos and do Legos forever. So, um, good videos. Maria's laughing at me. Give out the loyalty pin. Crafting. I'm so sorry, hon. That's hard. Yep. I've got to head to the bushes. The doggies need my attention, but I'll be listening. Well, MTT, it's so nice to see you, and thank you for coming in here. I think that's awesome. Uh, you've always been so kind to me, and good luck with the doggies. I love me some dogs. Maria, I don't think I remember all the coffees. Yeah, even me who drink, well, I used to drink coffee all the time, not as much anymore. But if I do drink coffee, it's straight black coffee. No sugar, no sweeteners, just straight black coffee. And no, you can't say I'm the devil, even though people say I am a devil because I drink black coffee and like it. Oh boy, somebody help us. Sweets and Beyond is going to be in Tampa in a couple of weeks, and she wants to visit me and bring me something. Well, unfortunately, your item that you're going to bring me is going to make me throw up. So I don't want it. Okay, I'm just kidding. But, if you would like to come in here, or if you would like to come over, I'd love to absolutely. And, and, I can even meet you in Tampa somewhere if you would like. As long as I don't have anything going on, it'd be great to meet you in person. But no Juka. Oh, that's too funny. All right, perfectly imperfect. John Yates, I hear that I'm good. Okay, good. As long as you're good. Um, yeah, can't tell Lauren to shut. She knows. She knows what you're trying to do. Poison me with that awful root. What's I found some Snickers coffee that actually sounds pretty good. Buster. Buster is Buster's good. Uh, he he's been having some stomach issues for about a month or so, but seems to be doing much better. And he put him on a diet of ground turkey. Boiled ground turkey is what we found that he could have, as well as pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, but pumpkin. And man, did he eat that up. And he's got such a big old schnoz on him with that big uh, nose and face that his nose was always orange when he was done. So it cracked me up. But he's doing much better and love that guy, still. And he's just the best dog ever. One day I'll bring him in and show you Buster. He's grown. Let's just say that he's about 50 pounds now, and ooh, did he get big? All right, what's the point? Some creamer. I'll use half and half, or I will use um, something unsweetened. But I'll be honest, my favorite drink around the holidays at Starbucks was the um, oat milk. I think it was brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. That was my favorite drink to have. Still had some sugar because of the oat milk brown sugar part of it, but it was great. That was what I loved. All right, can't get any more until the end of the year. Any more what, Maria? Coffee? Your Snickers or Brown Eyed Girl was a Snickers coffee. Oh, that's right. You were still drinking on your pumpkin coffee. Point is, I've never tried it before. Okay, all right. Pumpkin coffee's okay. I prefer peppermint lattes and things like that better, but still pretty good. Try some pumpkin puree. Yep, that's sweets. That's what I was using. But yeah, please feel free. Send me anything you'd like that I could use to help him out. But the pumpkin puree has been absolutely wonderful. He loves it. All right, pumpkin coffee is great. It has its positives. I do like the flavor of pumpkin, and honestly, I like a lot of those fall, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, pumpkin, all the other stuff. I like the flavors of those, so I'll drink a pumpkin latte or pumpkin cold brew. Actually, I just did black coffee cold brew, and Starbucks this year had a pumpkin foam that they put on top of it, and I would get that quite a bit, and it was delicious. Maria bought 3 pumpkin coffees, and she's gonna run out. Well, yeah, next year it is. Or look online; you might be able to find the run out somewhere selling cheap. They have a new coffee concentrate called Javi or Javi. Comes in flavors. Interesting. I'll have to look at that, Babs. I have not heard that yet. But I was even thinking about getting one of those Nespresso machines. But nah, I don't drink coffee that much, and I don't want to drink coffee that much because I know when I do, that's going to be bad. All right, so uh, I mean we're almost an hour into this, 57 minutes. That's awesome. So let me first of all say the participation in the chat tonight was amazing, and I couldn't thank and I mean every single one who came into this tonight. I think it's absolutely wonderful. You all were here, no matter what's happened in life. I love all of you, every single one of you. Love you all the same. I am thankful for your support. I'm thankful for your prayers, and I'm just thankful to have you in my life because you all are absolutely amazing. So tomorrow night, again, going to be talking about the foundation that gave me the grant, and then we'll keep going from there. I'm loving this. Wednesday morning, I will hear how my MRI went last week. So I've kind of hinted at it. Probably expect a midday surprise stream from me to talk about the results of that. So, Cree, thank you for that. Sweets and Beyond, thank you for everything. And again, love you all. God bless. We'll talk again another night.